All right, you guys, I have just pulled into what looks like a Starbucks on the beach. So I'm gonna go up and do a little homework with the Wi-Fi here. And it looks like they have like an outdoor area where I might be able to take Bitsy with me too. So awesome. Let's go check it out. It's already started to get dark, but I found a Starbucks and it is literally overlooking the beach. I have a seat kind of in the back, but if you're like sitting over in that area, there's like windows over there that like look out right at the beach. So I thought this was really cool. I just wanted to show you. I am doing homework at a Starbucks looking out at the beach here. So pretty cool, huh? I stumbled upon this Walmart while I was looking for a place to sleep. Please excuse my dirty windshield. I just wanted to show you guys, like, this Walmart has a bajillion campers, car campers, RV campers, like semi-truck drivers. There are tons of people. This is in Ormond Beach, Florida, and there are a lot of people just camping out at this Walmart. So as you saw, I am in the Walmart parking lot in Ormond Beach, Florida. There are tons of people camping out here or sleeping out here. I was just trying to figure out where I was going to crash. I was checking out some gas stations, like 24-hour gas stations are sometimes a good place to crash for the night, or truck stops and stuff like that. And so I headed back towards the interstate because I was down at the beach in Daytona Beach, and then I headed up to Ormond Beach for a little bit, and I was headed back towards the interstate to look for a truck stop or something to sleep at. Now I came across a Walmart right off the interstate, and there are campers everywhere. So I guess I found where I'm making my camp for the night. I get a little bit nervous when there's a lot of campers around because you just don't know, it's all kinds of different people, so it's a little intimidating. But I'm in a pretty well lit area, and we'll hope for the best. I am glad that it's a Walmart. I know Walmarts are pretty good about letting people park and not giving them a hard time. So hopefully I will get a good night's sleep because I only got like 3 hours. Well, I guess I got like 5 hours last night, but still, oops, sorry. But still not, oh my gosh. Okay, well, we'll just sit up a little bit. So I just got to Ormond Beach tonight, and I'm kind of trying to decide what I'm going to do. If I'm going to stay here or venture out a little bit from this area. I think what I'm going to be doing most of the time that I'm here is homework. So I don't want to bore you guys watching me do homework. I'm probably going to go out and check out like one or two little things. Usually like when it's time to eat is when I like go out and find something cool to do for a little bit. And so I will try to get some clips of a couple little random things as I get out and do them. It's probably going to be I'm probably going to have my videos like spread out over several days. But yeah, it should be fun. Let's see what Ormond Beach is like. It actually looked really cute. I actually turned my Uber on here a little bit ago, and I got a couple Uber run requests, but one was for like a restaurant that had like no parking. You had to park in like a parking deck across the street with like this walkover thing, and I was like, that is way too much work to pick up what's probably a $3 or $4 order. Like, if I just had to like run in and pick it up, that would be one thing, but to like park in a parking deck and like walk a block away, it's not even worth your time at that point. Anyway, I am getting tired, so I'm going to do a little bit more work on the computer and crash, and I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Good night. I just wanted to share my view from where I am parked right now. You can see there are a lot of cars, trucks, and RVs out in this area. Oh, there's me in the rear. I'm willing to bet 99% of these people are camping in their vehicles. And it goes way back past those trucks way out there. There's a lot more cars parked back in that section. But I found a nice little shady spot that's still pretty well lit, and there's a little security thing over there. You can't see it. Oh well. Anyway, Alright guys, good night. Good morning, everyone. I am first thing in the morning, Kelly. And I just wanted to check in and let you guys know how things are going. I just spent my first real night living in my car. It's still kind of a mess back there. And I just pushed this so I could slide the seat back, so it's sitting kind of funky. That's not how that normally is, but anyway, yeah, I found a nice little Walmart parking lot and I felt really safe there. There are tons of people in RVs, a ton of semis, a ton of like vans, and even just cars, like just people sleeping in vehicles all over the place. Like, I felt like I was in at least a place where the cops weren't going to knock on my window and tell me I couldn't stay there, you know? So it felt pretty safe. Everybody was there sleeping in their cars. I was parked near a ton of other cars where everybody just like pulled in and curled up in their front seat and went to sleep. And here I am in my cozy little like nest back there with all my blankets, and I can stretch out. And so I was perfectly happy, and I actually slept really well. I don't have a big problem with sleeping, so that's good. Got about 7 or 8 hours of sleep, actually. I actually woke up in the middle, well, I guess it was in the middle of the night. It was like 7-ish, and the sunrise was gorgeous. I didn't bother getting out of the car to take a picture of it, unfortunately, just because when I have like all my curtains and everything up all around all the windows, opening the doors like messes that up, and then I've got to like put them back up, and that wasn't something I was trying to do right then because I was planning to go right back to sleep. So yeah, I didn't get to take a picture of it, but it was gorgeous. I wish I had gotten up early enough to go see it, but I am glad I got a good night's rest. So the next thing I'm gonna do, I will be looking for some food shortly. I'm going to be looking for a Planet Fitness because that's where I take my showers and everything. And I have a lot of homework to do today. I have a couple assignments due by midnight tonight, and then I have some photos that need to be edited. So I'm probably not going to get out and do too much around town, unfortunately. But I will be, if I do, I will definitely film it. Mostly I'm just going to be sitting here in the car, though, doing my homework, unless I might go back to that Starbucks. Starbucks was really cool. It was like on the beach, like the road that runs along the sand is on the front side of the Starbucks, and you literally sit there and you're like, look out this window and that's the beach right there. It's cool that I can just sit there and do my homework and look out. So I'm gonna probably head back over there and do a little bit of that. And if I find anything else I want to do along the way, I will let you guys know. Okay, bye. So Bitsy and I ended up in Daytona Beach. It was really pretty out. It was really peaceful. It's the middle of January, so there's not a lot of people out right now. But the weather was still really nice, and I kind of enjoyed not having a lot of large crowds and loud motorcycles. Daytona is kind of a biker town, so usually there's a lot of really loud bikes flying by, but I was able to just kind of chill and relax and enjoy the beach and enjoy just exploring. I found this little shopping area, and it was really cool. It probably is like super poppin' in the summertime. They had like bars, restaurants, shops. There's like an arcade and all sorts of game stuff going on outside, but there's nobody here right now, obviously, so not much going on today. But it was still cool to walk around and check it out. Out back, they have a big amphitheater that looks like there's a bunch of festivals they have here. So I'm sure that's really cool, especially in the summer. This is probably like the hub of Daytona Beach. And then there's like a boardwalk that runs along the other side of that wall where the water is. So that was cool. Bitsy and I had to go out there and get our selfies done. Daytona Beach doesn't allow dogs out on the sand. You can't take them out to the beach, but we could go everywhere else. So I guess that's okay because I didn't want us to like drag a bunch of sand back to the car anyway. So we just hung out on the boardwalk and got our selfies, and we caught it at a really great time of day too, because sun was just starting to set. It was really pretty out, so I was glad we came down here. Here I am in Daytona Beach, Florida. Made a quick stop for a couple days, and then I am headed off to another location. It's not too far from here. Maybe you can guess where it is. I got Bitsy here. Do you like the beach, Bitsy? Bitsy. What do you think? Bitsy. She's not quite sure. I am going to head back to the interstate because there is a really good looking restaurant out there that I want to go try, and I'm going to be sleeping on that side of town anyway, so let's head on out. The weather is so nice out here, you guys. It's about 60 to 70 degrees, probably close to 70 because I think it hit like 75 today. The sun just went down. There's like a light breeze coming off the ocean. I just don't even want to leave. Me and Bitsy just walked all the way back to the car from that place way down there that had all the shops and stuff, and we just got back to where we parked, which is here in front of the beach where they don't allow pets. But we still had fun. I know it's a little bit difficult to tell what we're looking at here with me driving by, but this little area was Ormond Beach's downtown restaurant district, and I saw a lot of people popping in and out of the restaurants, so it looked like it'd be a pretty cool place to check out in the summertime. I first noticed this place when I pulled off the interstate yesterday, but I wasn't sure what I was doing yet, and I ended up heading over to the beach side of town. So we're back now, and y'all know I'm a sucker for good barbecue, so we're gonna go in and try it tonight. Guys, I'm really excited to try this place. It looks really good. I can't wait to show you my food. This is hot roasted sweet barbecue. Original. That's my side right there. Alright, I have here what's called a redneck vernon. It is pork covered in honey sauce, served on garlic toast with cheese, and I have french fries and a cornbread muffin. And I am excited to chow down on this yummy looking meal. I don't think I can eat this thing with one hand, so I might have to put the camera down for a minute. Oh, not doing too bad. The french fries are pretty standard. Nothing super special about them. The sandwich is good. Let's try the cornbread. The cornbread's really good. I must have any better. I am sitting here listening to Works and Done, eating the best cornbread ever, with a pork sandwich and french fries. Like, I'm the happiest girl in the world right now. I just had to tell you that. All right, bye. That place was really good, and I'm really glad that I tried it. So, it's the barbecue stand off of I-95 in Ormond Beach, Florida. I am pulling into a Walmart. It's a different Walmart than the one I was at last night, but it looks like there are a lot of campers here tonight, so I should be safe to stay at this location. Okay, well, it is night 3, I guess, of living in my car. Yesterday was kind of the first official day. I did sleep in my car the night before that because I was on my way back from North Carolina to Orlando for a photo shoot that never happened. But, and I do that all the time, so that's not really that much more unusual than my normal life. Anyway, so last night I officially had to start finding places to park my car and sleep because I am no longer living anywhere. I still kind of have my home base at my parents', you know, but I'm traveling for now. Anyway, so I just ran into my first snafu. So I guess it would be night 2, right? On night 2, I ran into my first snafu. I drove to the next town I'm planning to be in for tomorrow's video, which I'm going to start filming in the morning. I'm so excited for. But I just pulled into a Walmart where I expected to be able to sleep, and there are RVs parked here camping out in the parking lot like you find in most Walmarts around Florida. So I thought, okay, it should be fine. But I didn't call first and check, and that's something I already knew I should do because, I mean, I lived in my car most of last summer and I learned this stuff already. But for whatever reason, I didn't call ahead and check. And I did see some big signs that say, do not park overnight, you will be towed. So I went inside just to make sure, and she's like, oh no, you know, the cops will come around all night and they will knock on their windows and make them leave. Those people are just taking the chance that they'll get away with it, but the cops come around every night, so I wouldn't try. And she might just be saying that, or it might be kind of like sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. But I just drove all the way here, and I'm not sure where I'm going to sleep now because it doesn't sound like this is a good spot for a full night of rest. Now there is a 24-hour Steak and Shake right across the street, so I'm like, maybe I can sleep for 3 or 4 hours here and then like drive across the street and sleep for like a couple more hours there and nobody would really notice. There might be like a rest stop, like, you know, on the interstate. If I hop back on the interstate, I think there might be a rest stop actually very close to here that I could just go sleep at. I sleep at rest stops all the time. That's no big deal. Also, I'm thinking about checking if there's any truck stops in the area, like Flying J or Pilot or Love's or one of these big truck stops where people pull off the interstate and sleep overnight sometimes. I don't know. I'm going to look into these options and decide what to do. It's only like 8 something right now, so I'm not like urgently trying to find a place to sleep, but I don't want it to get like late and I'm exhausted and don't know where to go. So I'm going to formulate a plan and I will let you guys know where I end up. Okay. Hey guys, Kelly from the future here. I was just editing this video and realized I never closed it out and let you guys know what happened. So I did end up going to a rest stop that night. Or a rest area off of the interstate. I had a good night's sleep. Everything was fine. And I got up and filmed an entirely new video that I'm going to start editing as soon as I finish this one and get it up for you guys. So as you can see, I am at Walmart right now too, but a different Walmart. So yeah, I am going to finish out this video for you and get it up and then start editing the next one. I have tons of awesome content, which you guys weren't supposed to know about, but because you get Kelly from the future, now you know. And I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.